But now, what strategies are you talking about that
Mm.
can help someone communicate better?
So it depends on what someone's coming to me for. For instance, if they're going into some really heated, massive negotiations, 7 figures and up, they want a crash course in how to negotiate well. So we work on those strategies and what works and what doesn't. And what I pride myself on, Mark, is making it so that you can't fail. I make it so easy for you to make the right choices in a lot of multitude of situations. Um, and to me, that's a challenge. I love doing that. How do I make this super easy for everyone? Um, if it's the legal profession, you will see people wanting to be, engaging and memorable in certain ways. They want a point to stand out. So how do you do that? How do you make sure that pieces of what you're saying are remembered more than the others? Or in the reverse, that you're not making points that aren't the takeaways that you want people to have, right? You have to be strategic and identify, for instance, what is it I want people to take away from this? And it could be as simple as a meeting with your team members once a month or once a week, where knowing it's your job to be clear and concise and memorable, so people leave that meeting knowing what the follow-ups are, what their tasks are, and how to problem solve as a result.
Well, I don't you find that in communication, everyday communication with your partner, your spouse, whoever, your kids, your coworkers, that people have difficulty listening. And
Mm,
isn't that part of being able to communicate successfully?
absolutely. And, I don't like the jargony type, unhelpful language that people use in a lot of conferences, which is, oh, you got 2 ears and one mouth for a reason. And that's not helpful to anyone. When it comes to listening, we often think, we can often mistake relating as listening. And relating is really changing a topic. I'll give you an example. You come into work and you're like all shaken up. Mark, you come into the office and at Kojiko and you say, holy cow, instantly we know something's up. Mark, what happened? You go, almost got creamed by a transport truck at the intersection out front. And what I say first dictates whether you think I'm a good listener or not. Oftentimes, people will interject with, I almost got creamed at the same intersection, which is making it about me. And you feel that. You don't feel heard and listened to, only because of the first thing that I said changed the subject to myself. And we think we're being relatable, like, yeah, me too. But we're blowing an opportunity to go, holy smoke, no wonder you look shaken up. What happened?